Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about a question that we get asked quite a bit, and the question is hydrographics the same as paint? And so the quick answer is yes and no. So yes being the fact that it is actually a painted process. And so with the hydrographics, you are essentially doing a full car's exterior paint job. So you're gonna have your primer, you're gonna have a base coat, you're gonna have, of course, the dip, and then you're also going to have a clear coat. Now, this actually applies to even some of like the firearms and things like that. Even whenever they have a more flat or matte finish, we just use a matte or even flat type of clear coat. So everything is already cleared, everything is already primered, painted, everything like that. So as far as the hydrographics being a paint, it is not an actual paint. It is actually a film that we set on the water, and then we will dip it into a painted part. And so that's where the confusion a lot of the times lies is it paint or is it dipped or what exactly is it? And so kind of break down a few of these things for you so that way you can get a clear understanding of what it actually is and possibly what it is not. So starting off with the hydrographics film itself. So the film is printed on a very specific PVA. So PVA is a polyvinyl alcohol that is made to be water soluble. And so whenever we set the film on the water, it becomes very stretchy. And then whenever we apply the activator, the pre-printed image that's on the film is actually liquefied into almost like a liquid ink that's sitting on top of the water. And then whenever you dip the part, the ink is actually absorbed into the paint that is painted onto the part itself. And so that's where the process and how the whole technology is used to get prints on three-dimensional items. Now, the other thing is that of course, whenever we do this, we also have to go through a few other processes of the rinsing and then touching up and then of course clear coating and things like that. But the biggest thing is that the dip itself is of course not really a paint. It's a pre-manufactured ink that is printed onto the actual film itself, and then it's applied onto a pre-painted part itself. So starting out, we just have a regular part, and then we go through the same normal process of painting that part so that way it can hold up for long-term durability and longevity. So that might be sanding the part, scuffing it, sandblasting it, or things like that. And then of course applying a good primer and then a base coat that is specifically made for the hydrographics. And so once that is applied, then we're able to take and have the dip stick to the actual part itself. So saying that the dip is actually a paint is not quite 100% true, but in other words, it actually somewhat is, because we still do have to paint the part, because we might get a part in that maybe takes a white base coat. So if we get a white part and we need a white base coat, we still actually have to paint that part 99% of the time. And so that's something that you always want to kind of remember, is that even though the dipping is a totally separate process, you're still actually doing a full, almost like car paint job on that entire part. So you're still doing your primer, you're still doing your paint, and then of course we're applying the dipping after that, and then we're coming back in with a good grade of clear coat, whether it be a flat clear or a gloss clear, to give you a really good durability, longevity, UV resistance, things like that. That's where that good quality clear coat really helps out. So going back to the original question, is the hydrographics actually a paint, or is the film actually a paint? No, it is not a paint. It is just a pre-printed film that has ink printed onto a PVA structure, but we are still using paints as a base or a carrier for those inks to bond into those, and then we're still using a good quality, either an automotive or a hydrographics application for the clear coat itself. So that way, whenever you get the part back, everything looks really great. It's got a really high gloss to it, or for maybe a firearm application or sporting goods, it may have a really good low gloss. So that way it's more of a flat or satin finish or something like that. And then that way you get a really good durability, scratch resistance, UV resistance, things like that. So hopefully this video has really helped you guys out. If you're interested in getting into the hydrographics, definitely check out the links in the description below. We're gonna have links to the website that has everything that you're gonna need for the hydrographics, including the paints, the primers, the clear coats, and of course the trainings, the equipment, everything that you're gonna need, all there on the website, so definitely check that out. If you liked the video, hit the like button, as well as if you'd like to see more videos like that, hit the subscribe button. We'd always love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips on anything hydrographics related. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.